Greetings and salutations, welcome to episode 13 of the YouTube save. Episode 13, unlucky for some, not for us, because this is our season. Promise. I'm not promising, don't edit that, that's out. I'm not promising, hoping. Right, been a busy transfer window. As you saw last season, it sort of petered out. I just played off the last few games of the last episode. Messing about with tactics, losing lots. It wasn't pretty. I was like safe and I couldn't get playoffs, so I was just trying all sorts of different tactics, just messing about and stuff like that. Picked up a couple of wins, good win at the end of the season, but yeah, lots of rude humpings from other teams. So yeah, we finished I think 10th, 8th or 10th. But this is our season. We've been a busy bunny in the transfer window. We're probably not finished. But we got our first game of the season today, so I thought I'd better record one. That's how it works. So we let go a number of players. Most of these are youth players. There's a couple there like Charlie Joyce, who sat around on a non-contract for a year, never really got a game. We sold a goalkeeper that we bought in got in January on a free to Mittenland, that one, for 10 grand. He was okay, but we've actually signed a better goalkeeper that speaks English. It's always a bonus. We sold Coughlin as well, who was the other goalkeeper that we had previously from the beginning of the save. He's been our main goalkeeper. To Huddersfield randomly. I think it's depressing that Huddersfield need a goalkeeper from us, but yeah, good for them. And also Curtis Langton for 21,000. Big money. Big money. Not sure what I'm going to spend it on yet. That's a lie. He was a decent player, 21 years old, still some potential, but we've actually got some better players in. We were blessed with quite a few central defenders, so we're going to use that. So far we brought in 5 players on a free and 1 on a loan. We'll look at the loanee first. His name's Scott Wharton. He is a central defender. This is basically Langton's replacement, because instead of paying £500 a week, I get him for free because they're my parent club. Just a decent all-round defender, really good physicals for this level. 19 years old, very happy with that. Next up, we got Peter Hartley in on a free. look at the green. Just ignore that bit. Look how good he is. He is fantastic. He's like Premiership quality. Yeah. 29 years old. Can play as a sweeper because, you know, what tactic doesn't use a sweeper? None since about 1984. But that's fine. He is obviously our leader. He's got leadership 18, teamwork 19, work rate 18. 20 determination, 17 bravery, is really good header. He's 6 foot tall, good natural fitness. Obviously pace is the issue, and it is an issue, but hopefully that'll be fine. Don't worry about it. He's all right. But I think the other qualities more than make up for that. To have this sort of leader on the pitch alone is, I think, worth that lack of pace. And hopefully he's good enough to win those aerial duels and stuff and doesn't get skinned too much. So that was one of our big signings. Really happy with him. Next up, we've got our new goalkeeper, Mark Cousins. He's an upgrade all round on both those goalkeepers we got rid of on a free. He's already valued at 81,000, so he's obviously a decent keeper. He's decent on one-on-ones, reflexes, rushing out, all very important stats. His throwing's pretty good, passing's 10, kicking's only 8, but we do generally play out of defence, so that's not really much of an issue. Just a really good goalkeeper. Played season before last, was a Sky Bet League 2 starter. I think he was definitely a quality upgrade from what we had before. Next up, we've got Mark Bowler. He's a 19-year-old left back. He's okay. He's not fantastic. Decent tackling and marking. Okay-ish going forward. Decent amount of pace to his name. Only 19. Congolese under 20 international. Yeah, you heard me. Yeah, not fantastic. Got a little bit desperate, to be honest, but he's still very good. Next up, we've got Craig Eastman. Really happy with this signing. He's a central midfielder, but can also cover me in defensive midfield. He's definitely much more sort of defensive, but he gives us that extra option, valued 195 grand, I hasten to add. It gives us an extra option that if we do need to play a bit more defensive, we've got that there. I think he's going to be a quality player. He's a good all-round player, still only 26. Was playing, interestingly, he was playing for Sutton. Didn't get a game for Sutton in the Vanarama South. But the season before that, he was actually heroic. I'm not sure what happened there. But hey ho. And the best name of all, it's Ricky Shakes. It's not Parkinson's, it's just his name. He is our backup-ish winger, rotational backup winger. 32 years old, Guyanese, 11 caps. Look all these internationals we're bringing in. Another good mentally challenged player. Decent stamina and natural fitness, who's going to run up and down the wing all day long. Still a decent amount of pace for a 32-year-old. 10 pace, 10 acceleration. He's got decent crossing and dribbling, flair, determined. First touch is good. Can't finish for shit, but that's okay. We're going to be playing more as a winger this season. I'll go through the tactic we're starting with next. But yeah, he was available on a free. We've got him from Boreham Wood. He played fantastic last season. I can't believe they didn't re-sign him for another year. 9 goals, 11 assists, 8 man of the matches, 7.42 average for Boreham Wood last season, who had a really good season. So they might have even got promoted. Maybe that's why they didn't sign him. So there's still probably going to be 1 or 2 new signings. Piffer now is just our star player. I would say Piffer and Eastman. Yeah, we've got a decent squad now. The strike force has pretty much unchanged. Tom Elliott and Taylor Crossdale are our main 2, along with Rance and Lipman as our main backups. I'm just, because they're the youngsters, I'm just in the process of getting another left midfielder just to cover Piffer because he's out. But unfortunately, Lipman was just going to have to fill in there. So let's actually just jump straight into the tactics. So this is it. It's never been seen before. What they call this, it's basically a tactic that was designed and adapted in the Himalayan mountains in the early 1300s. In the Himalayan speak, they call it 4-4-2. So I thought, it's about time I bring something brand new to the game. Something unseen. This is what's happening. We're going to bring it to Europe. We're going to wow the world. Everybody's going to be using it soon. So we're going to give this new tactic a go. And so the instructions, defensive. Obviously, this is all up for changes as we go through. But I just wanted to try defensive. I don't know why, because I never use it. I've never played defensive unless it was like last 5 minutes of a game. So I wanted to try a bit more defensive, shorter passing, keeping hold of the ball. These are all subject to change. This was almost a trial run for the first few games. Structured mentality, but I have allowed them to be the more creative players to be more expressive, like Sir Piffer and stuff like that. Play out of defence as before. Try not to overload them with advice and team instructions because they're not intelligent enough to handle that. Same sort of striker setup as before with the attacking forward and the deep line forward. But instead of 2 wingers up there, we've got 2 wingers down there. In the you might need to write this down, in the 4-4-2 formation. Okay, I know it's a tricky one. And that's about it. I think that's ready to go. Yeah, the reason why I got this left back in Mark Bowler was because Beasley, who was playing well at the beginning of the season, just decided to give up playing football, or seemed like it. So I was like, okay, we need somebody that can actually challenge him and not just be a backup. So that's why. Am I getting anybody else in at the moment? So we're looking at Billy Haster Craig as a backup left midfield. He's okay. I'm not sure if I'm signing him yet. It might just be an option. and another central midfielder in Ryan Williams, who used to be at Brentford last season and didn't get a game. Yeah, but he played for Morecambe in League Two. He's had plenty of experience in higher levels, so hopefully he'll come in and do well. Just to give us a bit more depth, really, more than anything. Right, so we're starting off. We're giving debuts to Craig Eastman. I might not actually give. Okay, we're not giving it because he's not sharp and he's only on 90%. So we're giving debuts to Mark Bowler, a left back, Scott Wharton, a centre back, Peter Hartley at centre back, and Cousins as a goalkeeper. So mainly a whole defence is new. That's not the most intelligent thing, but that's fine. As I said, Lippmann's filling in at left midfield because we just don't have anyone that can play there at all. Let's see how this defensive formation works. Our first game is against Chester. Yeah, so we lost lots of friendly leagues, but look at just to set up to make some money. And yeah, obviously that didn't go too well, but that's fine because they're there to make money. And apparently we went into a massive amount of debt from it. I'm not sure how the fuck that happened. I made sure that each fee was less than what we were making. But suddenly we went from a positive of about 100 grand to minus 300,000. And to help me discover in Sherlock Holmes fashion where that money pissed off to, it appeared in the other section. There you go, other. Good, because that really helps out. Yeah, that's helpful. So yeah, so pre-season was a big bust, really. Yeah, not pretty. Look at all pretty colours. Right, let's just play some fucking football. Let's just play some football. So Lippmann is definitely our weakest link this game, but hopefully he can do a job. We're just going to play the one game, as always, in the first episode, just after we've done the transfers. Very happy with them. I'm hoping you're liking the new video I just put up. It's actually a team guide, but because I've done all the Premiership already now, it's for Borussia Dortmund. And so give that a watch. I even include some of the transfers I would make, and actually purchase some players, and even talk about a tactic I might start with. Sorry, YouTube and Chester fans, I just can't separate the two sides. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. We have favourites here. Okay, so apparently we're favourites, but we're not. Good. Good, I like that. First game. Oh, shit in fucking hell. That was... I sped it up while the last few games of the season just to get through the last couple. Fucking hell. Fukushima. Like, how's that? Okay, there we go. That's normal. Whew. Right, Taylor Crossdale. First chance of the new season. Here we go. Is it going to be a goal from our first shot? Hartley. Start as you mean to go on, boys. This is it. This is the season. We get promoted. First season, survived relegation. Second season, almost playoffs. Third season, promotion. Oh, no. Oh, no. Just tackle him. Just tackle him. Okay, this is not a good start. It's not a good start. Oh, that's a goal. Oh, he saved it, Cousins, you legend. That's why he's brought in. He's like a young Peter Schmeichel. Oh, he's not even that young. A middle-aged Peter Schmeichel. Oh, he's Peter Schmeichel. Okay. So we're keeping possession. They are having more chances. So we'll call it a draw. Right, Lippmann, the left midfielder today. Taylor Crossdale. Sort of hopeful ball up to Elliott. There's a load of space on the right hand side for Bywater. Good ball in. Pell. Yes, surely Elliott with the first goal of the season. It's 1-0 to the YouTubers. Tubers. Yes. I'm just checking my phone because I was building a thing in Clash of Clans. Just got to collect my monies. Collect my monies in my Clash of Clans clan. Not that I'm... Right, that'll do. Done. Money collected. 1-0. Okay. The stats don't look good though. But this new wonder formation, nice. This new wonder formation could have legs. That wasn't the worst first half we've ever seen. Just tell them room for improvement. Okay. Not sure how motivating that is. Well, that wasn't the shittest game of football I've seen, but it was mightily close. Tommy looks getting a little bit knackered. As before, as last season, I'm going to whiz through a bunch of games. You want to motor on. This is going to be a long-term season, so the further we get up, we'll slow down a bit more. But let's just chug through, get fucking promoted out of this division and become a professional football club, and then we can start playing some football. Probably should do something at this point. They've had 16 chances to our 6. Who cares? Right, let's give a run out to Ricky Shakes and Eastmond. Triple sub, triple threat. They have had a number of chances. Is this going to be the one where they get the breakthrough? Rooney. Oh, what a save! What a save that is! Guy's a bloody hero. Trouble is, when you're defensive, how do you go? You can't really go much more defensive for the last 5 minutes. Just do a calm, concentrate. Quick, concentrate. Yes, for the last 7 seconds I managed to get that out. There we go. One of the most entertaining games of football you're ever likely to see. Some call it a smash and grab, others call it tactical genius. You can make your own... Oh, fuck off. You can make your own mind up on that one. I think I know which way you might go. Cousins, the goalkeeper is the player of the match. Look at that. That never happens in lower league. This guy's going to be a hero for us. I think this is probably my best signing. He's played plenty of football. He's playing in League One a few years ago. Oh, what a signing that is. What a signing. As I said, hopefully there should be still a few more signings on the horizon. But I'll catch you up with all that stuff in the next... Fortunate. Don't understand the 4-4-2 system. Right, thank you very much for joining me, guys. I love you all very much. Please subscribe. Just do it. If you haven't subscribed, just do it. Just do it. What are you waiting for? Good videos. You're in the wrong place. Just subscribe anyway. I love you all very much. Bye-bye.